Hey everybody, it's fucking Schnell, and it is Monday morning, which means we're gonna be doing a little bit of Throne Dome, where we're gonna talk about last night's Game of Thrones episode. So right fucking now, there will be spoilers. Okay? Final fucking warning, there will be spoilers in this video. So, we're also gonna hopefully try to review this Bavita soft-baked breakfast mixed berry with our coffee, which is just it's just a mild blend right now with some silk vanilla almond to help with the flavor and a tablespoon of sugar. But let's take a bite of this real quick before we bite in the fucking Game of Thrones. And yeah, I know that was corny, but I don't give a fuck. So, let's see if this is nasty or not. See, I'm stoned, so like, it tastes good to me. I didn't even finish chewing it. As soon as I bit into it, I was like, oh. But all I had to eat last night was some gummy bears, and I just smoked a lot, so kinda got the munchies a little bit. It's all gravy. But alright. This is really, really good actually. It's heavy, and it counts as like a meal, and it claims that it'll give you 4 hours of steady energy. So let's fucking see, because I'm tired. But anyway, Jon fucking Snow resurrected on episode 2. Like, what? I expected this by episode 4. Like, I thought this whole episode was gonna concentrate on like Bran. And it had a little bit of like young Ned Stark and like him seeing stuff with the three-eyed raven. But I was most stoked on when he went outside to see Mira after finding out Hodor wasn't always like dim-witted. He goes outside to see Mira, and there's this shot of like, I'm not sure if it's CGI or if Iceland's really that beautiful. Because if Iceland's really that beautiful, then I would love to go there. I love Weekend Nachos though. Going to their last Philly show this month, in like 3 weeks. I'm gonna get my tickets this week because I gotta get my tickets to sleep too. Oh man, we are at the 3-minute mark. It's all good. I made a mix for this episode. I know I'm getting off track. That's what happens when you smoke weed. But anyway, back on to some Game of Thrones shit. Okay. We're gonna go from the end to the beginning. Or all over the place. But anyway, it ends with Jon Snow waking up after Melisandre says some words. She feels as if she failed. Tormund Giantbane first out the door because he's the best character on the show right now. And then Dolores, whatever, Ed gets out. Then fucking Davos is the last out. But the whole time I'm like, alright, spoilers. In the book, Jon Snow's last words after he's stabbed are ghost. So I think the book is gonna make him like warg in the ghost. I don't know, but I have a feeling the book is gonna be different than what the television show did. Because like Dan and Dave talked to George R.R. Martin when they first got the okay, where they had that like, 5-hour lunch or whatever, 7-hour lunch. And at the end, George R.R. Martin was like, hey, who's Jon Snow's mother? And you can do my show. And they thought about it. And the fact that they got the correct answer, and that I've been told that they go by the R plus L equals J, like, theory. That's what they went with. It's a safe guess, because, like, the other theories, to me, are fucking ridiculous. They're way too over the top, even for George R. Martin. And, like, it will be fucking stupid. Like, if Lyanna Stark and Rhaegar's child is, like, Daenerys, like, no. Like, yeah, the timeline works, but, like, no. But then how would she get with this? It doesn't, like, certain things just wouldn't add up. Like, people, like, swear by this shit and, like argue with you on the internet, because most of these people are probably the biggest pussies in real life. If you want to fight over Jon Snow's mother, I got 10 reasons to kick your ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, motherfucker. So here's what's going on now at the wall. We got Jon back, reanimated. I mean, is he a fucking zombie? I mean, he's not a white, obviously. Like, how long does it take after you die to become a white? Like, they always, in the past, like, seasons, when somebody dies, it's like, let's burn the bodies. Like, immediately burn the bodies. Jon Snow, they had him at least, see, I'm not sure, like, how long they had him, like, in the room, how long it took Ed to go get the wildlings, but, like, when that giant, I think his name is Wumnum or something, Wumyum, I should know this shit. I just don't have notes. I don't give a fuck. This is Coffee Time with Schnell, but it just happens to also be Throne Dome. So we're going to talk about Game of Thrones shit, because we have to. But we're running out of time, so let's get back on this shit. So Jon Snow's alive. Melisandre's spell worked. We had a vision with Brandon, Three-Eyed Raven, of Lyanna Stark, along with Brandon. I think it was Brandon, or it might have been Benjen, I'm not sure. And little Ned, younger than fucking Bran Ned, which was even cooler. Like, he's seeing his dad, like, just as a youth and stuff, and it was just an awesome moment. I don't know, I liked it a lot. Like, I thought it was real cool. I thought it was a good episode, and, like, Ramsay fucking Bolton. I almost called him Ramsay Snow. I don't want to get flayed or anything, but dude, him stabbing fucking Roose. I expected, like, something, but, like, I didn't expect him to murder Roose Bolton like that. And for the Karstark kid, he obviously was in on it, or he just knows that, yo, well, I don't fuck with Ramsay Bolton. Like, that dude's no joke. Like, he'll flay me or castrate me or whatever. Like, fuck this dude. He just stabbed his dad in cold blood. Like, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. But by the way he looked, it looked like he, like, knew, like, alright, like, Ramsay's gonna go for a power grab, I'm his backup. Like, if shit goes, like, if Bruce gets the upper hand, he was there for backup, I think. I'm just guessing. Now, we have Theon making, I guess, his way back to the Iron Islands. I'm hoping he's not going back to Winterfell, and that he's one of those bodies we saw burning in the trailer. But I have a feeling now that those bodies are going to be Roose Bolton, Fat Walda, and I doubt he would burn the baby. The fucking dogs ripped them to shreds. So I don't know. It might be Theon or Reek. I mean, that would suck, right? Like, you get this good redemption arc, and then you have a choice where, like, hey, I can go back to Pike, or I can go with us to Castle Black, take the Black, all my crimes are forgiven, and also I don't have to worry about the whole, you know, I will never, like, you know, have any children because Ramsey fucking took your dick and balls or whatever. I'm not real sure how being a eunuch works. Do they take, like, everything? Like Danny asked the question a couple seasons ago, and they, like, kind of, like, danced around it. They didn't, like, answer it straight up and be like, oh, yeah, they cut off their dick and balls. Like, I guess it's just their, like, they cut their dicks off, but then I don't get how you piss. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic. We had a really, really awesome scene, too, with Sir Robert Strong. Fucking, that dude that, like, he whipped his dick out to, like, Cersei on her Walk of Atonement in, last season. I thought it was just some random extra, but then, like, he's, like, in some bar, like, bragging about, like, his dick. So I figure it's, like, I figure it's, like, this fucking, you know, like, European porn star guy, because, like, I don't know why, just some random extra, like, oh, we need a man with, like, a 7-inch soft penis. Like, I don't think that would work like that. Because the dude needs to be an actor, and they're not just going to go around looking at dicks in Spain. I mean, if that was your job, like, and you got to be on Game of Thrones staff, but they were like, yeah, everything's cool, but, you know, we need you to go pick our extras' dicks out this season. You'd be like, what? Like, alright, I guess I'll do it. Because it's fucking Game of Thrones, and you're not going to say no to Game of Thrones. Like, I'm sorry. You might say, like, I would never, ever sell out like that. Yeah, you would. You would go look at penises for fucking money for HBO. You know you would. But anyway, that was pretty much the episode. I mean, there was a little bit more with, like, Sansa and, like, Brienne and stuff, and, like, talking about Arya being alive. But we'll get into that later on. We'll check in midway through the week. I'm not one of those people that looks up, like, the episode titles and tries to, like, spoil the episode for myself. So, if you haven't seen this episode, I'm going to tag this with spoilers. So, thanks for watching. This is Schnell, and, you know, cheers, drink coffee, have fun.